And as you begin to listen to this recording, you can allow yourself to become as comfortable as you can by adjusting your body position. You can feel free to scratch an itch, to cough, to sneeze, to move. It makes no difference because there's nothing special for you to do. There's no need for you to concentrate or focus, just allowing yourself to be comfortable. And sometimes being comfortable means moving, shifting, and that's perfectly fine. And as you continue entering into a state of relaxation, you may notice how thought moves all by itself, without any intention, without any directive. Thought moves and shifts and changes. Topics come and go. Themes come and go. And the body reacts to these thoughts. Physical sensations, emotions, physiological changes, heart rate changes, tension in the body, relaxation in the body. All of these things are affected by the content of thought. So there's a loop between thinking and feeling. One affects the other in a continuous, ongoing cycle. And you can learn to observe that cycle from the outside, watching it as it does its own thing, without any effort on your part. And just like you may watch something on a TV screen or a Broadway show or go to a concert, you have no control over the content, but you can pay attention to what's going on dispassionately, from a neutral point of view. Whether the heart rate is erratic, fast, slow, whether the feeling in the body is pleasant or unpleasant. To whom those things are presenting themselves, that conscious space within which all of those things are happening is not part of the content. And you are not part of the content. You are the witness or the observer of the content. And as the observer, there's nothing you can, should, or need to do about anything that you happen to be observing other than to pay full attention, attending to what's going on inside your body, inside the content of your mind, in the same way that you pay attention to what's going on the chessboard, taking in the full situation, observing all of the detail, noticing how the positions change, and enjoying the show, allowing yourself to be comfortable regardless of the content of the show, knowing that there's nothing you need to do about the show, just enjoying it peacefully and comfortably, knowing that regardless of what you might try to do, the show will go on all by itself, and the content will change, because you are not the content. The content has its own movement, its own pattern, conditioning from the past, spinning itself around, creating thoughts, themes, feelings, and emotions within. And the trick is to realize clearly and fully, in a very real way, that there's nothing much we need to do about the content of our mind or the feeling in our body. Just observe it with full attention. What we really need to learn is what not to do, not to make attempts to move away from what's happening, to avoid what's happening, to run from what's happening, but quite the opposite. To go deeply into what's happening with full attention, observing very carefully the entire situation, taking it all in. It's a process of learning. A process of observation, ongoing observation. Noticing that at times it seems as if we are the thinker, we are in control of our thoughts, but it's simply not the case. You are the witness to your thoughts, the one to whom thought presents itself, the screen on which thought presents itself. Feeling, emotion, physical sensations, all of these are just part of the show. And to learn the art of observing the show dispassionately, comfortably, with total acceptance, is the key to relaxation, the key to overcoming anxiety. Complete and total acceptance of what is, with no movement away from what is. Fully immersing attention in what is, on what is, around what is. To do anything else is to create conflict. And as you continue hearing the sound of this recording, the sounds that are going on around you, whether you are listening to this at home or anyplace else, begin to notice that all the while things have been going on without you consciously doing them. There's been movement of thought, emotion, the physical body moving, all of it happening by itself. The same way hair grows by itself, thought goes on by itself. And there's nothing at all that you need to do about it, other than pay full attention. Fully attending to what is as it unfolds. Knowing that you are none of what you are aware of, but you are the awareness itself. You are that within which all else takes place. What you used to consider yourself is simply a part of thought, a collection of memories, ideas, images stored in the memory, stored in the brain. You are not that. That's old news. Just old news recordings. The me, the self, all of those stories and ideas and concepts about who we believe ourselves to be, all of that is simply a collection of thoughts, memories. It's the past, preserved within the brain. It is absolutely unrelated to what or who you really are. You are that conscious presence to whom that entire story and all the details, all the memories present itself.